Drew, we're here in Les Ans, first day of qualification of the Billabong World Junior Pro. How did it go today?
Well, actually, it was two things. Actually, one thing was some pretty sick riding, so pretty stoked. The course actually works pretty well. Riders seem pretty stoked on riding the course.
Yeah.
The other side of it, we had a very annoying mist that came in and it went out, and it came in and it went out all day. We fished for holes. I was really stoked on the riders, actually. You know, you can see that they're keen to ride,
Yeah.
and they gave us the time that we wanted, and we really just tried to get everything through today to give them as much riding as possible, but quite a lot of the day was difficult where we couldn't actually see, either the judges couldn't see the riders themselves or the riders couldn't see the actual obstacles themselves. So we cancelled for the afternoon. We're going to go down and have a look at the schedule, work out a way we can get everyone through as many times as we can tomorrow, and pick out the guys that are going to make it through to the final on Saturday.
And the girls tomorrow also.
The girls as well, yeah. I mean, there's the thing. Whenever you have an outdoor event, you know, you're always subject to weather. And we had a couple of periods there where we actually got the first, I think it was the first 4 heats done.
Yeah.
Great riding there. And then, yeah, just the afternoon closed us down. We took an hour. The riders came out. We got all but 2 riders of the last 5 heats done.
Yeah.
So it was pretty close. But end of the day, you know, rider safety does come first, and you know, it's just not easy for the riders when, you know, it's
Sure.
fairly flat line, a little bit of wind up here, and the mist is moving in and out so damn quickly that, you know, they can drop in, and even though it was good when they dropped in, by the time they got to the kicker, it was actually impossible to see. And,
It's gonna be great tomorrow.
I think it's going to be fantastic. Yeah, the level of riding is already pretty sick,
Yeah.
and we've only really gone through the quality so far.
Hey, tell me, we're getting close to the end of the TTR tour.
Yeah.
What's up? US Open is approaching. How's your feeling about this season and how it's gonna end?
I have to say, in the 5 years I've been doing TTR, I'm really stoked on this season. It's really the second year of our ranking system, actually. The riders are really into it. I was up with Kevin Pierce at the Arctic Challenge just now. He was absolutely, you know, ecstatic that he'd gone World Tour leader.
Yeah.
I was talking to Yuri Polodjikov directly after he went World Tour leader. He's stoked. I mean, you got to watch out for Antti Audi. He's already got a first, a second, a third, and a fourth at 6-star events this year.
Yeah.
Sean White, a first, a second, and a fifth, and a first at a 5-star event. So, you know, it's going to come down to basically that rider that really does go either, you know, first or podium in both formats of the US Open is going to take it home.
The US Open is gonna be really decisive this year.
It's going to be sick.
It's gonna be sick for sure.
And all the riders want it. I'm pumped to see them go after it. Yeah, no, it's been amazing. Yeah, we've had some. Yeah, we went from Aaron Style, which was already. I mean, it even started actually in July.
It was incredible, yeah.
Yeah, but it started in July at the Abominable Snow Jam in the States, and it was already a high level there. It went to New Zealand and Australia. Most of the stuff in Australia actually got cancelled because of lack of snow, but New Zealand was going off, New Zealand Open, Billabong Pro. And then it came back to our big 6 stars, the Aaron Style, amazing.
Amazing, yeah.
And next weekend we took 5 riders like Matt Capel, Andy Audi, Risto Matillo, Sean White, Travis Rice, Andy Finch went straight from Aaron Style straight on to the X Games, and that was another amazing thing to actually see the riders ride against each other one week to the next, and you just see the progression of riding and the session feeling, and the guys actually really looking at each other and starting to do tricks they've never done before. You know, I've seen in those first 2 contests alone, and I've seen more since then. There was at least 4 tricks I'd never seen before.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's been amazing.
There instead was crazy with Nico Müller doing the one-footed 720s.
David
Benedek, Travis Rice.
Or double cork 10s, I should say.
Yeah.
You know, the cab 12 from Risto.
When is it gonna stop?
Well, I don't know. I hope it doesn't.
Nah,
you know, I
true.
hope it doesn't. But yeah,
I think people who are watching are really stoked about this.
I hope so. I really think that, you know, snowboarding. The thing I think I really personally enjoy about the TTR is that we can keep it as snowboard friendly as it's ever been in the actual contests themselves, but through the ranking system, the riders have been able to evaluate themselves from week to week, you know, and mainstream media and mainstream press being able to understand what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know, we've created a platform by which the sport is more understandable, but we don't lose that fun, that progression, you know, that snowboard feeling at the contests themselves, and that's what makes me really pleased. Yeah. And I mean, I think it's really important for any sporting organisation, you know, especially one which is as young as snowboarding, especially one, you know, an organisation which is like the TTR, which is just so young in its own right, you know. Keep listening to the athletes, keep listening to the snowboarders themselves. Yeah. You know, because if they, you know, half the reason that we cancelled this afternoon was because the riders on the top
for sure
wanted to cancel. You know, so we radio in to the event director and say, listen, the riders are they're not feeling comfortable. You they would prefer to have a reduced schedule tomorrow. In fact, it'll be an increased schedule, but it'll be a little bit less riding because of today.
Yeah.
But they would prefer to do it that way, seeing as the weather forecast looks good. Let's do it that way. We'll still have great riding. We'll still give every rider as much of a chance to make the finals, and I expect to see a pretty hot finals. And I think winning both there's two great amazing feats that will be achieved here. One will be the winner of the Billabong World Pro Junior, and the second will be the winner of the Tristan Picot Memorial Trophy. For the true rookie who come to the event, the best rookie in memory of a very, very good friend of ours who's no longer sadly with us.
Thanks a lot, Drew.
No worries. Hey, listen, I hope you guys are really enjoying TTR out there. Keep tuning in. Make sure you watch the US Open, and rock on snowboarding. Let's have it.